Hey my peeps, it is now time for another prediction game video, and this is one of the matches I'm looking forward to the most this Sunday at SummerSlam. It's going to be the World Heavyweight Championship matchup, the champion Alberto Del Rio defending his title against #1 contender Christian. Now, I'm definitely looking forward to this matchup. I can't wait for this matchup. I think it's going to be a great match. Now, I said in the official prediction game video, I think Del Rio is going to win this matchup. I think he's going to retain the championship, but out of all the matches on this card, this is the one match that I just want to be proven wrong here. I don't want to get this prediction right. I want Christian to win this matchup. So I'm hoping my prediction doesn't end up being right, but I think it will. We'll see. Nonetheless, whether Del Rio wins or Christian wins, I think it's going to be a great matchup. It's just that I'd like to see Christian get one more. I mean, he is getting one more match, this Sunday for the World Heavyweight Championship as Christian requested. But I would like to see Christian get one more run, a decent run, with the World Heavyweight Championship. His first two reigns, of course, were both short, especially the first one. And the second one lasted like a month. It was between, he won at Money in the Bank and lost it at SummerSlam, so around a month, maybe a month, yeah. I'd say it was a month's title reign, and the first being 2 days, or 5 days if you just go by when the pay-per-view aired, and of course when SmackDown aired on TV. But yeah, anyways, why do I think Del Rio is going to win this one? Well, first off, let me start with the most obvious reason here, and the reason I state over and over again pretty much every single prediction game, and that is the whole momentum thing. Whoever's got the momentum going into the pay-per-view. I feel like I'm repeating myself, and I am repeating myself, but Christian, pretty much, I'm not going to explain, but Christian has the momentum going into the pay-per-view now, and he's had the momentum, not just, this week, but he's had the momentum pretty much every single week, since he's gotten that #1 contendership, which, by the way, if you missed it, Christian won this #1 contendership. He earned this opportunity by defeating Randy Orton and Rob Van Dam in a triple threat match. And that's a great win for Christian. And also, he pinned Randy in the process. So yeah, pretty much since that matchup, Christian has had the momentum. Actually, once he won the matchup, Del Rio did attack Christian to end SmackDown. But from then on, Christian always got one up on Del Rio. And they actually had, what surprised me is when they had the matchup on SmackDown. I know they had the matchup too on Raw before Christian actually won the #1 contendership matchup. So, on that Raw, I thought it wasn't, it was just a normal matchup between the two, and I was happy that Christian won. But then once Christian became the #1 contender, and then he faced off against Del Rio once again on SmackDown, when the match was confirmed, I was pretty surprised about that. It was a great match, but it's just the fact that they had, the match was announced and confirmed, but they still faced off on an episode of SmackDown before they faced off at SummerSlam. That was definitely unexpected. I didn't expect that. And, Christian beat Del Rio in that matchup as well. So pretty much Christian has 2 non-title victories against Del Rio in this feud so far. So it's pretty obvious that going into the match this Sunday, Christian has the advantage. He has the momentum going into the show. And, talking about these, on the topic of Christian having 2 victories over Del Rio, the World Heavyweight Champion, in such a short amount of time, it seems like the story going into this matchup is, can Del Rio beat Christian? Christian has beaten Del Rio countless times, and not just in this feud, but in the past as well. Let's not forget, Christian first won the World Heavyweight Championship by beating Del Rio. Del Rio wasn't the World Heavyweight Champion. The World Heavyweight Championship was vacated at that time, and Del Rio and Christian were facing off to determine who was going to be the new World Champion, and Christian ended up being Del Rio to capture that championship. And then on top of that victory over Del Rio, before they even faced off for the World Heavyweight Championship the first time, they faced off a bunch of times before Edge faced off against Del Rio at WrestleMania. and Christian beat Del Rio like 2 or 3 times in that period of time on SmackDown. I think it was just SmackDown. He beat him in a steel cage match. He also beat him in a regular one-on-one matchup. Pretty much Christian, counting also, including the past victories and these 2 recent victories, Christian has beaten Del Rio about like 5 times or so, while Del Rio has only beaten Christian 1 time, as far as I know. As far as I remember, I know he beat him on an episode of SmackDown in 2012, I think when Christian was the Intercontinental Champion. I'm not sure if he beat him in the past on an episode of Raw, but I do know he beat him in the past on an episode of SmackDown. So it's like Del Rio has 1 victory over Christian, and Christian has like 5 victories. So yeah, pretty much the story of this feud is, can Del Rio beat Christian this Sunday? And I think he will. I think this time around for the World Heavyweight Championship, Del Rio is going to retain. He's going to, beat Christian. But does that mean I don't think Christian's going to win? No, actually, I think Christian has a good chance at winning. I actually think his chances right now are actually better than when he initially won the number 1 contendership matchup, the triple threat match on SmackDown. And as silly as this may sound, I actually think after the video package, the Christian video package career highlight they showed on Raw, I think after seeing that, like, Christian's chances went up. And I know I can't be the only one that thinks that. It's just the video package made Christian's title shot, made this opportunity he's getting this Sunday at SummerSlam, that one more match, seem much more epic. He's finally getting the one more match he's been wanting for a while now, since he lost the championship. I thought Christian winning the normal contendership match and getting that one more match was a big deal, but that video package made it even a bigger deal, made it even look even more epic, and it'd be even more epic if he ends up winning it, wins the World Heavyweight Championship. That'd be freaking awesome. But even if he doesn't, one thing I am wondering is this going to be the only match between the 2 for the World Heavyweight Championship, or is this going to continue past SummerSlam? I'd like to know what you guys think. Do you think this feud will continue on past SummerSlam, or do you think it's going to end at SummerSlam? Tell me in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed the video, you can click that like button down below. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps me out. With that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.